Well, this is a labor of love.
There's living history everywhere you look.
And it's just a blast to see it all in this room, this small room where we cram all this stuff into it.
Moments in time, preserved in all their glory.
It just becomes part of you, telling someone's story.
The story of Norton Air Force Base is told in a museum not far from where military planes once took off, where Bob Edwards was first stationed in the Air Force at the height of the Vietnam War.
We just wanted to offload and unload and leave. We tried not to let the bamboo grow below our feet.
It was also here where Bob met Gail.
We got married, and that was 50 years ago. So she's a keeper.
Little did they know, decades later, they would help tell the story of a place they grew to love.
We had an empty building. It was unfinished and empty. Once we opened the door, then folks started bringing it in, and it hasn't stopped.
Today, it is filled to the brim with donations from veterans, old uniforms and cameras, pictures honoring the WWII band.
They were first stationed here. They traveled all over the world performing.
A mural of Ronald Reagan's Air Force One. It landed at Norton for its final flight.
While Ronald Reagan was president, he would come here, so it was like the plane came home.
Outside, there is even a section of the Berlin Wall next to a moving Veterans Memorial.
The first airplane to go into Hanoi to bring the POWs home was from Norton.
The base opened shortly after the attacks on Pearl Harbor, with planes arriving to protect Southern California. It was officially named Norton Air Force Base in 1950 in honor of Captain Leland Norton, who grew up in San Bernardino and lost his life in World War II. The base became one of the city's largest employers.
Well, it brought so many people here. You saw the planes fly in and out all day long, and it just made it alive.
Norton provided logistical support for military operations all over the world until it closed in 1994.
This is the brightest star in San Bernardino. This is a class act, and we try to ensure that it stays that way.
Today, it's thriving again. San Bernardino International Airport is bringing jobs back, nearly 12,000 of them so far. It's a bustling hub of activity, aircraft maintenance to air cargo with FedEx and UPS, law enforcement aviation, and international arrivals.
Here at SBD, part of our mission is to bring those jobs back to this community that is so deserving of new cadres of employment. And fortunately, we've been making some strides in that way in the last several years particularly.
In recent years, the airport has grown nearly 20% a year and now generates $2.3 billion annually, signs of a very promising future.
Thankfully, our local residents are a major part of that effort, so that really makes the work that we do meaningful.
It's great to see airplanes flying in and out of here again. It's thriving again. It really is.